another fight tonight, Holly Holm. I know you didn't see it. We talked about it beforehand, but you know she had her big win over Ronda Rousey last year. Other than that, you know she's back-to-back losses. What, you know, from what you've seen and what you can tell, you know, what do you think of her transition from boxing to MMA, which you know hasn't gone quite as, you know, took that one fight as well for her?
You know, I think she did really great against Ronda, and again, styles make fights. So styles make fights in boxing. Okay, there's only so many styles that you have in boxing. You've got an array of styles in MMA. You've got judo, jiu-jitsu, kickboxing, wrestling, striking. There's so much combined that you've got to just really hone in on so many different things and learn how to defend so many different things. She went in there like a straight-up boxer with Ronda. Not to take anything away from Holly, but I don't think Ronda was 100% herself in that fight. I think she tried to trade with a striker, which was a mistake, you know, and Holly was able to get away from her takedowns. She wasn't able to use her judo throw and get her down for the arm bar. But, you know, I think this is, the experience is another thing. You know, Ronda doesn't have, Holly doesn't have that much experience in the MMA. These fights are experience for her. I mean, she's going to stay in it for sure. She's done what she has to do in boxing, and she's an amazing athlete. So I know that she's going to be able to adjust and make some changes, and, you know, I'll still watch her for sure.
Well, no disrespect to you, but you know MMA, they've done really well promoting their females. You have Ronda,
yes,
you know,
I agree.
Misha Tate, you know, Holly going over there. Why is it that MMA has been able to do that, whereas you ladies, you know, have not been able to quite have the star, maybe since Layla Ali, you know, that big star? What is it that boxing is missing with you guys?
Opportunity. Being given the chance to showcase, to really showcase, you know, investing. Building us up a little bit, you know. We get put on a show here and there. I mean, I've had opportunities. I've fought for Top Rank. You know, I wasn't an opener. I wasn't on the main card, but Bob Arum gave me the opportunity, and it was a great opportunity for me. You know, but that's it. You know what I mean? Where's the consecutive, you know, work and then the consecutive opportunity, consistent opportunity. Shane Mosley gave me an opportunity to fight on pay-per-view. It was the best fight of the night, from what I heard. Everybody loved it. I acquired many more fans. You know, the rematch would have been great. Had it been on another undercard or give us another TV opportunity. What happens is I fight on pay-per-view. I'm speaking for myself personally. I fight on pay-per-view and then I'm fighting in Mexicali because there's no opportunity for TV.
Right.
Where these guys get the consistent opportunity to be showcased. Also, the public isn't educated on female boxing. It's not the public's fault that they don't know who we are. We need to educate them. So you better bet that when I meet somebody, I go up to them and I introduce myself. I mean, wherever I am, and if they ask about boxing, I'll talk about it. I'm very confident in what I do. I've been in this game for 16 years. I've done it all, and I have no problem informing them and educating them. And I tell them, YouTube me. Check out my fights.
Well, I know you're not shy. Layla McCarter's the same way.
Yeah.
I see her a lot. She's very outspoken about, you know, the ladies in boxing not being able to give the opportunity.
Yep.
One thing, tell me if I'm wrong here, maybe it's my own personal experience. Obviously, I don't know all the ladies of MMA or all the ladies of boxing, but it seems that the MMA ladies, for the most part, and yourself and Layla, feel like that, you know, excluded, but it seems that MMA girls are more willing to promote themselves, where I see a lot of the boxing girls kind of are willing to take that back seat, and maybe that hurts them.
You know, that's quite possible. And again, I can only speak for myself. I'm self-promoted. I've been self-promoted for 11 years since I turned pro. Actually, when I was an amateur. You know, I understood the importance and the value in marketing myself and knowing my worth. Also, not just being a boxer. You know, I have to be balanced in all areas of my life. You can put me in front of the camera. You can put me on commentating. I've done ESPN. I speak 2 languages. I understand the importance of that. And I've tried. I mean, it's up to those girls to do it. You know, but there are women out there, and hopefully they're getting more out of an understanding of the importance of doing that. But also being given the opportunity to do it too. Getting the TV in front of them. You know, force some of the girls to do it. I mean, I didn't know I was good in front of a camera until $1 Million Baby when I was put in front of a camera. Put some of these girls in front of the camera. Let's see how they do under pressure.
Is it depressing for you when you see girls like Holly, Anna Juliton, Ava Knight, I think is training for MMA now, when you see these top boxers when they're kind of going over? Or?
No. I mean, that's their choices. I mean, I'm not going to. I've been asked, people tell me, and no, I love boxing, and this is where I'm going to stay, this is where I started, this is where I'm going to end. But I support those girls. I mean, I'll watch them, I'll support them. I go to America's Top Team out in Fort Lauderdale. You know, Tisha Torres, Amanda Nunes, Valerie Letourneau. I mean, those girls, I've seen them, I've met them and worked with them, and they're awesome. So I support all the females, you know, when it comes to that. But for me personally, no, that's what they want to do. It's their choices, and I have my own choices, and I do what I want. I always have, always will.
All right, then real quick, you know, everyone wants to compare Holly and why her boxing is maybe not crossed over. Have you worked with some of the MMA girls in boxing, and how do you think their skills stand
Much
up?
much better now. They're getting better because they're learning the importance of striking, and they're putting good boxing coaches around them or good striking coaches around them that are emphasizing more on the striking and not just the takedowns. So I look to see even better striking in the MMA, and I'm already seeing it. I look at Tisha Torres. I love the way I love her striking, and Thug Rose. her too. She's got a great striking too. So just watch these girls progress. It's exciting, especially from the boxing perspective.
All right, a real quick press conference starting.
Yes.
Where can people keep up with you, and what's next?
Maureen_Shea on Instagram, Maureen Shea on Facebook, Maureen Shea on Twitter. Right now I'm doing a lot of speaking. I'm working with kids right now, and I'll be fighting before the end of the year. I had a little setback, had a little injury, but I'll be back. It wasn't public, but I'll definitely be back, and thank you for the support, and thanks for sticking with me.
All right, thanks, Maureen.
No problem.